Now, as a parent, you want your child to get the best possible grade, and often so that they can achieve their musical or academic dreams. However, there are 5 things you've got to think about when putting them in for an exam. I know that a lot of you do this on your own, you do the exam entries on your own for ABNSM, etc. But there are 5 things that you need to consider with or without a teacher before you go any further. So the first thing is pitch. Whether or not your child is a teacher or you're teaching them yourself or you're using an app, they must get the notes right. So with this one that I'm going to play in a minute, how many of those notes are correct, and how do you know if you don't have a teacher? It could be that you're using one of these apps like Tom Play to check, and people like myself online to help you get to the next bit. So the pitch is number 1. Second thing is rhythm, because again, we need a certain rhythm in music. It's just checking off all the basics of a music exam. So you've got coffee, tea, coffee, tea, coffee, tea, 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 hold. All of that is the rhythm. And the rhythms have to be pretty perfect as well. The next thing is tone. Now, if your kid's been playing on a non-touch sensitive keyboard, it's very difficult for them to link their fingers and ears together and make a really nice sound. Because I could do that, and I can do this, I can do this. It all involves listening, and the tone and the way that they play is so important, and that's why people do employ good teachers. Loads of people out there think they're tutors, and they're not really, they just want to charge money for lessons. But good teachers, so that they can teach how to get that tone, the key speed, all sorts of other things come into making a beautiful sound. Then we have shape. Now you'll notice in the grade 1 pieces that I'll play today, and I've been playing over the last couple of days, that you've got lots of phrase marks. And that's like speaking in a full sentence and then pausing. It makes the conversation beautiful rather than just peremptory or boring. So, you know, for example, this phrase here, if they play it like, they're not going to get many marks for that. And I'm sorry to bring things down to marks, because obviously the first thing and the most important thing is to convey the music to the listener in a beautiful way. But marks are important if you're putting them in for an exam and you're paying quite a lot of money nowadays, about £50 I think or something for grade 1. So you need to make sure that these boxes are all ticked. So we've got pitch, we've got rhythm, we've got tone, we've got shape, and then we've got overall performance. I see so many YouTube videos of children, and some cases adults, sitting wrongly, not in the right position, not with the right arm position, not with the right hand and wrist position, and the way that they start the piece, they just go, and it gives us nothing. If you make sure that you train your child to lift, place the hands on the key, and shape that performance, then that will be an overall, especially at grade 1, absolutely ample. That will be overall a really good thing to do, because otherwise people just rush and rush. At the end of the piece as well, wait, just like an actor on stage, wait, lift, lap. And then that's the proper end of your performance. Doesn't matter if you're in person or you're doing a video exam, the same applies. So I hope these 5 tips have helped you today as a parent or as an adult beginner, so that you know what you're going in for and what the expectations are.